Hello, hello, hello. Hello, ZeldaSpeedRuns. Welcome to yet another match of the OoTR Standard Tournament Season 6. It is winner bracket round 1, or round 1 in general, Chuckles501 versus Exodus. Your commentators today are Alexander Harold and Deadly Thunder. Folks, how are you today?
Not too bad, not too bad. Yourself?
I'm doing really good. I'm doing pretty good. Sorry, I'm just looking at the file names, and Chuckles is out here to make a statement.
But yeah, anyway, looking at the statistics, his file name, if he does win, is definitely not inaccurate, but it will be a tough race considering Exodus is a very, very experienced runner. But,
So, remind me, what are the seeds? Like, what are their positions right now?
Chuckles is 62nd seed, and Exodus is 3rd seed.
Oh.
Quite a big difference between the two. However, no. With how good the average player is these days, it's not nearly as significant for, the differences. The only thing that's...
Oh, sorry, go on.
No worries. The only thing kind of different is that Exodus has a lot more victories over Chuckles, but of course, it always depends on how the seed plays out, because there's always a seed that will work in your favor.
That's true. That is true. I think especially with Quolls this year, the ceiling is just so high. Like, it was just insane that a 700 score barely guaranteed you a spot in the top 40 or something like that, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just saw the medallion and said, "One upset has in his pocket."
But yeah, Big Pose is dead. Frogs 2 is dead. Ocarina of Time is Epona's song.
And was that Shoot the Sun dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, this will be interesting. So, basically, technically 3 checks would make it AD unless we're never getting Requiem or Long Shot before then.
I mean, you can just choose one of the checks. The other 2 are just hard.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said technically instead of hard required.
But yeah, I've just noticed something as well. We're seeing like our first divergence, by the way. Chuckles has set time of day to be night. So if you go at river, like if
Chuckles does my similar plan where I set time of day to night so that I can read the hints and grab any items in Zora's River, maybe out of logic. That's actually my play.
Shout. It's not a bad shout, to be honest, especially how powerful hints are. Like, no foolish hints just means that if you read all the hint stones, you will have a direction to go in.
Yeah. Ooh, magic on Man on the Roof. That's a nice find.
I'm so glad they don't have to search for magic. That's like the worst item to find when you're just one item from Go mode.
Big Goron has a scale.
Oh wait, what is that? What is that? It looked dead to me. Couldn't tell what that was.
Dead because he wasn't going for it. Surprised he's going up this way. Oh, I see. He's gonna do this area first and then end off with open.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. You ended with the hint. You just carry on down at that point. Yeah, I see no issues with this.
Oh, he's going looks
for
like he found something interesting.
Is this a bomb bag? Oh yeah, it is.
That's a scale-locked bomb bag, by the way. Or a bomb-locked bomb bag. Or even hover boots locked. Nope. Goron Pod is dead.
Goron. Yeah, there's
But that's a huge find.
Yeah, River, there's just so much value going to River. Like, easy items.
Not gonna lie, I would have definitely gotten that bomb bag too, because the Zora's River play is my typical opener for adults.
I mean, we know what kind of Chuckles' next play is, right? Go Cat, go to DC.
Yep.
And there's a big chest here too.
That's open. Gerudo Valley path.
Seeing Valley Lake.
Oh my god! Hammer!
Wait a second!
That's a Sphere Zero hammer!
What the fuck's in Valley? Hovers?
Oh my
Wallet?
god, that's actually possible. Or Tunic even. 50 is a scale! Oh my god, we know both skills!
No, don't worry, that said Tunic. I'm pretty sure that said Tunic. I'm pretty sure that says Zora Tunic.
Oh, a Tunic, yeah, okay. I misread that. My bad.
Oh, it's okay. I had a heart attack too
so
until I saw
funny.
the end. The power of reading.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is such a huge find. Oh my god. Okay. The path was Gerudo Valley on the path to Volvagia, so you found the hammer. You're either finding a wallet or the Goron tunic or the hover boots.
I'm thinking it's probably hovers.
Oh wait, you could also find a
Because
bow as well.
unlock the bomb bag.
I say you could also find a bow in there as well.
Yeah, you could. I'm thinking it's probably the hovers, because that does unlock the bomb bag.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That does make sense. Oh, there's another chest in. Oh, mirror shield, free shield.
Oh, mirror shield, yeah.
With the route though, it looks like Exodus is gonna miss out on River for a
Both
bit.
hammer and bomb bag for a bit, and that's prelude there.
Oh, just gonna refresh.
Nocturne and Ice Cavern.
Oh, was that Nocturne and Ice?
Yep.
Okay.
And the fact that we need a shadow means we need that Rudo's letter. Well, we needed it anyway for Jabu, but we will not be rushing Ice because that is an outlawed trick at the moment, at least for Season 6.
Yeah. 40 skulls is a bow. Well.
Oh my god, absolutely cursed.
Hyrule Castle on the path to Morpha. Wait, hookshot? Irons? Wait, have they got CL yet?
Not yet.
Oh, this is gonna be so huge. River's just paying out so much for Chuckles right now.
Yeah, it looks like we're slightly ahead.
Oh, slightly ahead?
Yeah. And Sacred Forest Meadow is Path to Bongo Bongo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna maybe refresh because I think I am a bit ahead. Yeah, that's the item or the other song. Hey, just imagine if there was letter just in Sacred Forest Meadow. Like, oh yeah, that
could easily be
letter.
letter.
Be it. That's definitely it.
And there's Chuckles' mirror shield. I mean, you're saving a few bits of cash, so not a bad thing to see.
Now here's a question, right? DC's a stone, but obviously it's DC, so you do it. Do you chase song locations to see if the path's the hookshot in Hyrule Castle Fairy? I think you do, right? Like,
yeah, it's likely. Like, we know that you're going to be looking for 2 hook shots for Morpha anyway.
I mean,
you know what it could be though? That would be incredibly cursed. Is if it was actually the Kokiri sword.
I was gonna say, what could make this AD at this point? Zeo across the wasteland, which doesn't make too much sense unless it's irons in.
What I'm thinking is that you need Epona's song to get to GTG to logically get your long shot.
Right.
And
I mean,
then,
it's very
if we have
unlikely.
vanilla Requiem, it's unlikely, but it's possible.
Warink, it's oh, sorry, AD stands for all dungeons. Yeah, apologies. There's a lot of stuff where we just say, and we just say it on like instinct because it's what we're used to. But yeah, if you're new, welcome in.
Chat is also extremely very helpful if we miss the question.
Yeah, all dungeons Warink though is a Pona song, so we shouldn't be too worried. I feel like ZL has to show up soon.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably. Yeah, at 2. We'll have to, obviously as it goes on, we'll figure it out, but right now, I do feel kind of bad for Exodus not get, I understand, if you don't get, the stuff in Zora's River as adult, you'll usually get it as child, so...
Yeah, I mean...
Especially, on the way to Zora, to, Jabu, for example. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. It's just,
It's early days. It's like the first 10 minutes, it's not over.
It's
there's
definitely
3 other
not
bomb
over.
bags.
It's never... There's two other bomb bags.
Oh, yeah, that's... yeah, I'm just magically...
And then we know the... And there is another scale, so... But...
I think it'll be interesting, though. Does Exodus like Valley Lake? Because we might get to see what the path item is over there.
Oh, I can't say for certain, but... It'll be... He doesn't have a reason to do Valley Lake. If he doesn't normally do that kind of opener, too.
It's why I was like...
He doesn't have that hint.
Yeah, it doesn't have the hint, but he also doesn't have a lot. So I think in terms of chasing efficiency, checks, Valley Lake might be good for him.
Yeah. Yeah, especially since he doesn't really have much that leads to extra progression, for example. After all, you know what they say, necessity is the mother of invention. And that is 30 is dead.
Yeah, so we're just missing the 50 hint. We don't have a Skull Mask hint yet, do we?
Oh, there's Song of Storms. That might take his attention away. But it also means that Zora's River might become more of a favorable play once he finds the scale or another bomb bag.
Oh, big
that's a big Pog bottle, so scratch one off of Epona.
I'm just thinking, though, will Exo go to well with just, storms? Doesn't have explosive, doesn't have CL. Is it
You can peek all but 2 chests, so... Oh, we're getting a save quit, so we'll see where Child Spawn is.
Be in Valley, be in Valley, be in Valley. Just make it easy. Just put him in Valley.
Yeah, Big Pose is hinted dead as well. But, I mean, you'd still empty the bottle if it's your only bottle.
You know what? Good enough. Good enough.
Oh my god. That's the Serenade to Spawn.
Oh, Requiem too. We're probably seeing ZL on Requiem.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm surprised he's not playing it. Maybe it's not guaranteed though. Wait.
No, I think what he's going to do is check K-Sword.
Oh, right, yeah.
And do some Lost Woods checks before committing over to the spirit area.
Oh, not checking the hints. Oh, it must be coming back later. That's fine.
But yeah, there's only now 2 checks that will basically be hard AD.
Yeah, horseback archery, 1,000 and 1,500. There's a lot
Oh,
of big
that's
chests
something
in
big.
DC. 2 big
Oh
chests.
my god! Oh my god, Dodongo's Cavern is looking kind of loaded.
This bomb bag. Alright.
Nice ice arrows, by the way.
You know what? I don't actually. I think DC's been stacked, but it hasn't had anything of value. It's just had, you know, meme junk items. Except
there's
for that.
the bow!
Well, that rules not bow in a valley then, so probably hovers, yeah. 40's dead.
Well, this bow is technically still out of logic because the bomb bag is out of logic. And you can't get up here with the hammer.
Technically, but we don't care about logic here. Except in some cases.
But it's good for tracking. Like, bomb bag was on the upper ledge in Zora's River.
Another big chest. The rank?
Boomerang. Nice.
Oh my!
That's a good find. So
Chuckles is just god routing the seed right now.
yeah, DC just is unless it. Obviously, we're not getting a foolish in for it, but like it's usually a pretty safe play if you can get it early.
Oh, nice double magic. Yeah, I think rule of thumb is, I mean before K Sword was required to open Deku, the dungeons that you just go to were DC and Deku all the time, even if there were stones. Just because of stuff like this. They're basically free, yeah. They're so quick.
And it's like you lose what? Maybe 10 between the two dungeons at the very most, you'll probably lose like 15 minutes. And I mean at the very most between the two of them.
Yeah. Because like Deku's what? 5 minutes for a really good runner? Like 5 to 6.
Yeah, it all depends on like if you have to double dip DC too.
Mm-hmm.
So the bomb bag is on the upper ledge in Zora's River, right? And so as adult, you need the hover boots or child access to Zora's fountain, Zora's River.
Oh, that bigger on sword. Yeah, that's it's because the Zora's River, there's boulders blocking the way to get up, but they're not there as adult. So the only check in Zora's River that's considered Sphere 0 or available as soon as you start the seed is the grotto, because you can just access that as adult by walking upriver. The rest of the checks require hover boots as adult, like Alex said.
Oh, there's the L.
Sky is blue, water is wet. Hyrule Castle path to Mortha. Oh, but yeah, we have Wait, what is that? Is that Lens? That's Lens. Lens on top of the arch.
But yeah, we do have a wath for, a path for Volvagia in Gerudo Valley, and my best guess is it's probably hovers, which would put that in bomb bag into logic, and there's a slingshot.
Odd adult shooting. This... it just keeps coming. The checks, the items just keep coming. Oh my...
Exodus is going to be doing Valley Lake.
Yeah, I mean, running out of stuff.
Because, yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, maybe not.
Heck, even a bomb bag actually would make sense there, because that would unlock the other bomb bag.
That is true. That is true. Or a scale, or anything.
Yeah?
But it looks like Exodus is...
Oh, I think he's doing chickens.
Yeah, chickens into the well. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, bottom the well and chickens. Because you only have to pick up 4 chickens for this season.
Chuckles.
Oh no. Chuckles
Chuckles.
is getting bullied by moblins.
Chuckles just yeeted himself off, was like, okay, yeah, dope.
Down, chicken. There we go.
I like doing chickens into the well. It just makes sense to me to do it.
Yeah, it's... The only other time I do that, that is also when setting up Skull Mask. Because sometimes I like to go in at night for Kakariko so I can do Dompe digging. Oh! Wolfos with something interesting. It's double defense, the bait.
So you know what that means? It's just Requiem to get ZL.
Yep.
That's the
Yeah,
path.
that makes sense.
And
oh
some
God.
agony.
Oh, that's terrible!
That's probably what Exodus is feeling right now. Like, this seed has been dry for him, and it's been 20 minutes. Like, surely, at this point, you would have found at least one thing, right?
Well, you'll be able to check 1, maybe 2 checks. So I'm pretty sure he knows the storage strat here.
Oh yeah, for sure. The strat though is really finicky.
I
It's
actually
like-
am pretty consistent with it. I think the last time I
say teach me your ways. I just don't know how to do it consistently. And
where's
the
the
replay
setup?
just gets
That's
me.
what I use.
Oh, see, that's my problem. I just YOLO, and that's
Well, that's the problem.
that is a problem. Yeah.
Well, that's useless. Well, actually, for Exodus, it might be a bit more helpful than save quitting.
Actually,
Because we VC, it's 13 seconds every time you save quit.
oh, that's awful.
Clean. Unfortunately, yeah, it was just junk.
Cheers. Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be pretty handy for Water Temple, too.
Yeah. Like, Lake is just a hike that you just don't want to do.
Yeah, it's faster. Oh, it might be. Commentary page is, might be a little bit fast. Let's refresh it to fix it then.
Alright, let's see what's in this maze then. Oh. Irons! Oh! Irons!
Oh my god, well, it's probably a hook shot in,
Hold up. hold the phone. They can... Well, Chuckles could potentially do fire, but... Yeah,
unless
just fire at
Pierre
the moment.
has something.
Yeah. Like, even with all these items, the only dungeon that they
Oh,
can...
wait, he can't even
potentially-
access it yet. He doesn't have hovers or a
Yeah.
hook shot yet.
I was just thinking well, we're assuming that it's going to be hook in
Yeah, it's most likely
there.
hook shot. Haiti. I need to, I should have practiced that a bit more, because when it first came out, I did that, and I managed to get it a couple times.
Oh, wait, is that Forest Temple on the path to Baronade?
Oh, that's huge.
That is a really
Yeah,
good hint.
oh my god, that screams,
You just rush Hyrule Castle Ferry right now, like... I think I'll check these 2 checks here, and then just go straight child, check Hyrule Castle Ferry, go back adult, and rush Forest, and see if you can get it. Because
2
you could
stones
just
that you have to dip at least.
Oh wait, does Chuckles not have Storms? Where was Storms? Oh wait, no, that was Child, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
Oh, Chuck. You know, I.
that was in Lon Lon Ranch.
You know, after all of this, it's
Aw,
been.
rip.
He's just done so much in Adult 1. I just forgot he hasn't gone Child.
Basically, the Zora's River opener had a huge payout.
Basically. Wait, hold on. Was that?
That was
It
a
just-
purple rupee.
I thought so, but then he looked away and it turned swordish. Eh. Well,
And
we're
now
about to
we-
see. Oh, I was gonna say we're about to
Bottom
see
of the well with
nothing.
without a bomb bag, but we can at least peek the bomb lock checks.
So we can peek some checks in here, like down here.
Sun's song is on burning cack.
That's actually.
Oh my goodness!
Yes!
Exodus. Okay, he needed those shoes.
Oh, huge. Actually huge. Wait, wasn't that vanilla?
Oh, that's a biggie.
Was that vanilla chews?
No, that's a key. Those are French vanilla chews. Because you know the explosive locked chest right next to it? That's where the chews are.
Oh, I see. Alright. What's in here?
Oh my god, the K-sword! Oh no.
Well,
Exodus might end up doing AD. Because he's gonna have, or he might have to bail before getting that, or after getting that boomerang.
hold on, where was Boomerang again? I've just...
Above the Dodongo.
Right.
So pretty deep into Dodongo's cavern. Yeah, this isn't a bad AD. The only kind of time-consuming dungeon in this.
Hmm.
With where that K-sword is, Deku could very easily have something early sphere. But we'll have
Yeah,
to
it's
see
definitely true.
what pays out this time around.
Yeah. I mean, Deku's Deku. I wouldn't be surprised if we found something good in there. Like, we still need Dins. We still need, obviously, I think we know where hovers are, but I'm really surprised Chuckles isn't going. Oh, wait, no,
Oh.
Chuckles doesn't have CL. I keep forgetting.
Oh, it's a bottle.
So Chuckles will get CL at some point, but I presume he'll just end on getting whatever's in that fairy.
Very clean dead hand fight from Exodus.
Yeah, that was really, really clean. And is that...
That
yeah,
was
that's
a key.
another key. Have we seen the other key?
The last one? I don't think so, unless it was the one bomb locked, because we didn't get a peek at that.
Right. So it sounds
Like the one
just...
in the... Because if it's the one in the basement, then...
Ooh. We've just found our strength upgrade, I think. Zora's domain on the path of Twinrova.
So, definitely pointing towards that direction, that's for sure. We know Chuckles knows about the valley, so he's going to definitely route that in.
I was gonna say, what
Okay,
if...
so the key was like bomb locked.
Right. Okay. Okay. But I was thinking more of the path. Right. What if it's just a wallet, and the other wallet's in fire? Actually, no. The wallet's like the first check in fire, and you have to buy blue fire to get the hovers to beat fire. Does that work? Does that work?
It could be a wallet in forest for Paradox Letter. For like a strength locked in Shadow Temple.
Oh, it'd be like extra steps sort of thing. I see.
Of course.
Ooh. Wait, if bombs
Bonus
are
cursed.
KS bomb locked.
No.
No.
The Kokiri sword was in the was like in the front chest, like with the big sculptula.
Yeah, that was it just required storms, no bombs.
So yeah, that's not bomb locked. Then Jesus, another big item.
What is it? What is it?
Strength.
Strength and child spirit. Nice. Oh, wait. Hold up. Does that mean the strength in Zora's domain? Like, if I'm imagining it is a strength at this point. If it's not a strength, then that could also work. But if it is a strength, does that mean it's strength? Technically, strength 1 locked. Like all the strengths just don't lock each other.
It's possible that we don't have we have two strengths that don't lock each other. Yeah, that strength is still out of logic.
That's it.
Because we need bombs for both like projectiles.
Oh wait, where was Bo?
Bo was bomb chest in Dodongo's cavern.
Right. Okay. That means.
And then Boomerang was quite literally the check afterwards.
Then it's probably almost. Yeah, I think it has to be hovers in Valley, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is it's hovers in Valley because that would put everything back into logic.
Mm-hmm. Also, I like this from Chuckles though.
Din's fire would actually do the same.
Oh, to bomb the staircase.
Yep. That's the only reason that it's not in logic is because you have to bomb the staircase. Well, the only thing left would be the other bomb bag. Well, we're about to check what's on the Wath in Hyrule Castle.
It's probably the hook. If it's not the hook, it's something else. What?
Oh, it's for the scale!
What? Wait. It's for the. Wait. Hold on. The
scale is a scale. It's for the scale.
Is there something on Lab Dive? Wait, no. Lab Dive is that? Is it? What? Did they check what was in?
For Zora's, it's for axe. It's to get the bomb bag. That's what it's. Oh no!
Wait.
That's bomb locked. It's.
Wait. Is it to buy a bean? Because the hook shots are still on the top of roof, and that's part of the Twinrova because it's for the hook shot. Yay.
Well, we have to CL, and the moment we get a bomb bag.
Is it? Wait, I'm just confused.
I think Chuckles is about to check what's here.
I was gonna say, did Exodus even check what was in the dive spot?
Oh my god.
Because I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
We don't have information on the dive spot.
Because that could just be Hook. I mean, that could just be Hook.
You know what's frightening now is that it could just be a wallet for our Watts. You know, for the whole logic with the big Goron quest. Because that frog can easily be reset to a prescription.
Which you need. Oh my god, you're right. It could just be wallets because you. Oh yeah. Oh no. You could just need a wallet. I'm talking Zora.
Well, it's not that. So let's one check out of the way.
Okay, I think it has been whatever it is has to be in the waterfall, right? Unless it just like for things to make sense, it has to be in the waterfall. If it's not in the waterfall, then 2 hook shots are just available. I don't know. I didn't see.
I didn't see. Maybe he's grabbing the hint first.
It's dead. Apparently. Look. Is it dead? Is it dead?
Yeah, I didn't get a good look at that either.
It must have been nothing, which means it's the hammer rocks.
So we need. Oh my god.
Well, we're going to see what is in Ruto's at a dive spot in a moment from Chuckles, but we're also going to see some more hints and Deku from Exodus. New stuff.
Yeah, I really, really want to see the dive spot right now. Let's see the hint here. It's just a repeat of lab dive.
Alright, what is it, Chuckles? What is it?
Come on.
What is that? I didn't...
Oh, I could not see that.
Everything's pixels. Just... I can't see.
Yeah, Zora got in the way. I couldn't see it very well.
It's logical AD or long shot. Oh, okay. Oh, so was it Hook then?
It might have been. You know, the scary thing is it actually could still be logical AD for that. That's cursed. That's incredibly cursed.
That's so bad. And Exodus can't reset.
Yep, he can't reset unless he wants to do the whole journey. Okay, so it is a hook shot. So,
yeah, that's long shot then, I think.
Yep, logical long shot.
Yikes. Yikes.
So that's the first logical scale.
So I think we watch Exodus now because I think he might find the logical, the next logic. Like Deku is in logic right now.
Yep, it's Sphere 1. It's not a. It was a tunic. I misread the tunic because the screen is a bit small. And my eyes are not that good at reading small things. In fact, that's one of the things that's throwing me off with the combo randomizers. That the freestandings are quite a bit smaller than in both of the other, both of the randomizers.
Oh right. Which chat? They both have the hint. Exodus was the one who was able to check it because he's got ZL while Chuckles doesn't. Also, big chest. Hookshot scale. Okay, the strength's in logic.
Yeah, that's strength's in logic, which means that the boomerang is in logic.
That's not.
Oh my god!
Wait.
Oh my god! Both of those are slingshot locked.
Then what the fuck
Wow.
is in Zora's domain?
Oh my god! Could it be a bomb bag?
Wait, hold on, wait. Technically, we've got strength 2 out here, right? We've got strength 2. What does strength 2 unlock?
Wait, actually, Dins would make a lot of sense for Spirit Key logic.
Wait, does that put iron boots in logic as well? Like, what
Yeah.
iron's in Goron City?
Yep, that puts it into logic.
Okay.
Because we have both strengths logically available because of that slingshot and Deku tree.
Have they checked Tektite Grotto? I don't think they have, right?
No. Exodus couldn't,
Right, but just trying to think, like, what could potentially put stuff in and all that stuff. Zora's domain.
That's probably like Din's fire or fire arrows.
Yeah,
For Spirit Key logic.
I mean, probably the best case is a hook, but probably you're right. Fire arrows did.
It's actually possible for Hook too, because then that would open up, like, Rudo's letter, which probably could have something for Spirit. It's crazy the logic we are seeing right now.
Still, I think that's
But
a
I'm
lot
all
of
for it.
information, though. That's a lot of information for Exodus. If, I mean, Exodus... Seeing the frog probably was like, what the fuck? But, I mean, the only way it's hard AD at this point is if they're sunning on HPA, which is really unlikely.
We're also just a hovers away from putting that bomb bag into logic now, so it's possible that it could be hovers in Zora's domain. Now it can't be because that would be bomb locked.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like hovers have to be behind Wait, then. So what we
I
thinking
think
is
that the
Valley,
hovers
then?
is locking the bomb bag. That's what I'm thinking. And Exodus is about to get his strength too.
Or there's just another scale, like, around.
I don't think that's the case because that frog is leads to our first logical scale. Otherwise, it wouldn't be Path to
Right, yeah.
Morpha.
My brain hurts. My brain just hurts.
No worries. This is one of those brainbuster kind of logic seeds. So the other strength is in Spirit Temple.
Yeah.
There's one in Spirit Temple, like the first check on Child Side, and then there's one in like on Target in the Woods. Yeah, it was Tunic. I misread that when we first saw the hint. That's on me.
Is it likely that the path in Valley is just a wallet or a Goron tunic?
Very much possible.
Well, I think I'm more inclined to believe that it is, and that the hovers are just before, like, early in the logic then.
The only things that not in logic is just bombs and the stuff directly behind it.
See, neither of them have a bean, do they?
Nope. Chuckles is nodding go. I think he's gonna grab his second strength, though.
Oh, realised that he didn't pick up the song here, so that might be just CL.
That might tempt him to go further, because he does have both the slingshot and boomerang.
Oh yeah, I got that. I saw that really clearly there. That was definitely a hook.
Yeah. Storms was on Epona's.
I just realised as well, there's a lens up there. Chess game.
Not in Logic quite yet.
I'd say that. I just remembered there was that up there.
So we don't know yet, because Chuckles wasn't interested to seeing what was in. We didn't get a good look at what was in the waterfall. Yeah, Exodus does know that he has a scale.
It's why he
Like-
hasn't save quit or done anything like that, because the moment he saves quit, he'll
He's gonna have to do that horrible, horrible quest all over again.
and they'll need to wait for like 2 wallets in order to do it as well, or find Rutos.
Right.
I'm struggling to figure out what they've got. Wait, Exodus just needs to go adult
Oh,
and go over there
Boomerang
and...
chest is dead.
Which chat? You can't. You can't do as child. I mean, there is a trade. Is there a trade? There is a trade quest as child, but that's it only goes up the skull mask.
Masks.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't think we
Trade
even
quest.
got the hint for that yet.
I think we did earlier. Skull mask. I think skull mask was dead. I think.
Okay, yeah, I must have missed it.
Wait, what? What is that? It's fat chest. What on earth is this?
I don't know. Looking kind of chilly. All I know is that we need to go into forest to get into ice. Yeah, I think he's trying to pull for more juice.
Oh, only 3. Yeah, that's a bit wonka there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what's in the waterfall, and
We'll get a clearer look at it.
Mhm.
Because I know Exodus plays on VC, and it's some things are a little bit trickier to see there. But yeah, Exodus does in fact have strength 2 as well. Irons are in Goron City Maze.
Which are in lot. Wait, no, they're not. Yes, they are.
Yes,
No,
it
they're not.
is.
Yes, they are. Yes.
Because we got 2
I
strengths.
literally said it was. I literally said it was when we first got it. I don't even know what's happening to me anymore. Go to the waterfall, please. Go to the waterfall. Yes, go to the waterfall.
As Chuckles takes an owl ride.
Purple.
Right.
There was a slingshot in Deku, which was has been in Logic. All right, what is it? What is it?
Oh, it's a bomb bag! No wonder
That's
why.
why.
That makes sense!
Okay,
That puts,
everything. That's everything in Logic then, right?
Yep. Which
Okay.
means that scales in Logic now. Almost. Because we're still missing another hook shot to get Ruto's letter, you know, for the Goron quest.
Mm-hmm.
But now, with ZL, Zora's Domain is probably a hook shot.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, let's think about this. What are we still missing in terms of like
Well, we're missing.
collective go? Oh, there's a t-shirt. Then it's hovers. Then, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you don't need Epona for a trade quest. There's actually a lot of time if you backwalk.
Yeah, I think if you're back walking, you're just better off back walking to the Kikiri forest and going through there, right?
Yeah, going through Lost Woods is very fast. Fortunately, that means no crazy frog war shenanigans today.
Sad. Very sad.
But now Exodus, I'm pretty sure, is going to be going into. Yeah, but we don't have Bolero. Yeah, you need a way to get blue fire so that you can unfreeze King Zora for the prescription if it's anything lower than a claim check. Because the game assumes that you run out of time. Or that you die during the quest, like if you die from the heat timer. So, yeah, hovers, or what I'm thinking is it's probably hookshot in Zora's Domain.
Yeah.
Because then that would get us the letter, which would put all of that back into, like, it would put the whole quest line into logic. Because letter is in Forest Temple, because Forest is path to Baronade.
Yeah. I just saw a question of what was in Well. Well had a slingshot I think as the only thing.
No. Well had a Kokiri sword.
Oh
Dicky
no,
Tree had
sorry.
a slingshot.
That's it. I was skipping over a few things. But that's just logic. That just gave our, the logical access to another strength. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, chicken is faster.
Correction. Chicken is faster if you get in. If you fail it, CL is faster because good luck getting the chicken back.
Yeah, it's not quite like the combo rando, which actually cuts the waterfall cutscene.
Let's cut every single cutscene.
That'd be nice if. But anyway, yeah, chicken is faster here. I like having it as an option.
Oh no!
Yeah, D-pad items are working.
How did that not work? Chuckle rolled into the torch, and the torch never, took light. That was rough.
Torch throwing for content.
Okay, so it's not here. It's a 50-50.
Well, if it's King Zora, it'd be kind of wonky for logic.
I mean, likelihood it is just in this chest in this run, but things.
Yeah, because you'd have to find two wallets.
Exodus getting the hammer.
Yep.
Okay, that was a concern of mine. Like, how could Exodus miss this? And the answer to that is obviously no. Oh look,
yep, there it
big
is.
chest.
So that's probably a hook shot right here.
Wonder what this could be.
Or hovers.
It's hovers. Oh, fair. I wasn't saying Exodus was kicking himself. I was just saying that I was a bit of a concern of where, if he was going to get it. But of course he's got it there. seeing the other bomb bag.
So hookshot and fire temple is actually pretty reasonable now. Because even to get into fire temple right now, you need hovers.
Right, yeah. It just locks fire completely. So what else could they do?
Well, like I said, this I know can easily do the Goron trade quest as soon as he goes back adult.
Yeah, and then just go child to grab the hookshot, and then he can start doing other stuff. He should go DC, maybe when he goes adult as well. Now he's got explosives. Because we haven't found another bow, have we?
Other than the hinted one on 40 skulls.
Yeah, somehow I don't think I don't think 40 skulls is on Exodus's mind.
No, I don't think so either. He hasn't been collecting skulls, which makes sense.
Toffel, he's missing a bow, and he's missing Song of Time. So he can do the courtyard. Oh wait, no, he'll have hover, so he'll be able to like do it in logic anyway. But he can't go any
he gets
further.
a key. If he gets a key.
I say if he gets a key. Spirit he can't beat. Fire he could beat. So, but DC's also on the way to fire, so could do DC on the way, or could do DC afterwards.
I can see him doing DC on the way. It's fast. You got a hammer, so you're not like burning a lot of time. We can't do Shadow Temple until we get a hook shot to get into Forest.
So what's Chuckle picking up? Is he picking up the Goron tunic?
The tunic, yeah. I mean, it's free.
That is true. Well, technically it's 30 rupees, but massive discount. Yeah, Spirit's a decent check if you get a key. But I do think Exodus. I think Exodus' priority is actually just getting the scale, isn't it?
Yeah, makes sense to me. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
Time is rupees. Yeah, Chuckles is about to think like. Actually, no, Chuckles might not think like that. Chuckles saw the hook, I think. We're pretty positive. He saw the hook, so he's gonna see that, go, you know what, makes sense.
Or go, are you for real?
Well, that too. But I'm hoping it's the former.
A recap, eh? Well, Zora's River opener kind of loaded. And scale required for hookshot and for getting over to the letter. Oh, and there's just the repeat for the.
Wait, did he?
Oh no!
Did
Chuckles
Chuckles
save warped.
Oh, that's
no!
that's Okay, so
Oh,
he didn't save.
save.
He didn't save. Okay. Okay. Cool. Wait, he saved? Wait, why would you scum?
I'm trying to figure that one out.
Unless he's seen it and he's going to do well now.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it looks like he's just it looks like he's doing chickens into the well, and then he'll go and collect it afterwards.
Scale locks a hook shot in lake.
Yeah, T. It scale locks hook. Also welcome.
But Exodus making the journey look very simple.
You have a lot of time for this.
You do, like... Okay. The devs must have assumed that you're just going to make a couple of mistakes if you're on Epona, but assume that you have Epona. Because you get about a minute left when you get to Big Goron. Yeah, logically that's long shot because it's, the Rudos letters in Forest Temple.
Okay, it looks like hold on, where is Chuckles going? Oh, Chuckles set up for Dampe digging.
Oops. Nexus is going for this rock skip here.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. It's all about getting the angle.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Because that rock is sometimes really finicky. You just hammer them down.
Yeah, he hasn't done like the Goron because he didn't get bombs until quite late, and strength. The two strength are child locked, hard child locked.
There's the other valley hint.
And just like that, there's the scale.
Well,
Well, first, the claim check into the scale, but like at that point,
that's a happy Goron. You know what? Strange looking sword, but we'll take it.
I mean, it leads up to a strange looking grappling hook, so.
We the virus that pushes up glasses.
Happy 1 hour. I mean, it's a little belated, but it's a happy 1 hour with a very strange logic soup. But that's kind of what we do here at Rando. We get some delicious logic soup.
Soup. Yeah, Exodus deciding what to do there. Like, I think it's now settled on maybe attempting to go into fire.
Well, he can do a good chunk of it, depending on keys. Hovers time, let's go.
Or at least the song. Actually, what could this song be at this point? Vanilla?
Possibly vanilla. It can't be a Sun song either, because that was hinted on Nocturne.
Say it can't be
Epona's either, so
and it can't
it's
be
likely vanilla. Vanilla or Song of Time.
Hmm.
Well, we're about to find out soon. Yeah, we know what's on Burning Cack. It's Sun Song.
Alright, it is... Vanilla Bolero.
Vanilla.
Do you... I think you dip fire with that. Or not.
Not yet. I mean, there's a few other things you could do here. Hookshot, yeah, locks one check. And may potentially lock more depending on... so he's gonna get the Iron Boots in Goron City.
Oh, right, yeah.
Whether he goes into Dodongo's cavern, though, is a different story. Bolero does make it so that you can rush Dodongos more easily, because you can just go back to it with Bolero at any time. But...
Yeah,
I mean, you have a fire temple that you could be doing.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, what does actually... Because you get a hook, right? I mean, we're talking from what we've seen in the seed. I mean, DC is just a good play in general, but it's an hour and 4 minutes into the seed, and you've just seen a bomb bag in River. Like,
Yeah.
do you just skip DC because you've seen that bomb bag? I personally wouldn't, but I know people who would.
Probably would in Exodus's shoes, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would skip DC for quite a while. And probably would have rushed headlong into fire. But again, my playstyle is different, so... We'll have to see, because I know that it could all be depending on where Exodus exits from here at this point. If he exits from the top, it's DC for sure. And it looks like DC.
Okay. Wait, is this gonna be Songstorms? Yeah, okay, doing the Songstorms grotto up here.
Yeah, you could get back to fire at any time. The
second copy of Zora's Domain. Have we found all the hints? The path hints?
I think so.
Because we've had what? Volvagia, Zora's Domain, Morpher, Bongo.
Bongo. And Baronade. Yeah, we have all 5.
Baronade, yeah, we've got all 5.
Yeah, it makes sense to do what he's doing here. So he's gonna get pretty rewarded with both a bow and a boomerang. So when he does Jabu, he'll be able to do it all in one run.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like, at least from what I'm seeing, Exodus's capture card is kind of possessed. Might be just my screen, though. Probably my screen, to be honest. It's been possessed for a while.
Oh, that boomerang went off on an adventure.
It's a journey. Oh, there's that big Poe bottle.
For a dead big pose.
Yeah, Hovers probably locks the first logical hook shot at this point in Fire Temple. Yeah, there's a chance, but it's not going to be the hook shot, because the hook shot in Lake is logical long shot.
Is it?
But it could yeah, because of the letter location. Unless we know where the other, like where the 2 wallets are, which we have not even found one yet.
Sorry, I was not paying attention.
Yeah, I actually think Exodus right now has the advantage. Because after this is definitely a rush into Fire Temple.
Mm.
That or grabbing the um,
I think the important thing here is what Chuckle does after, well, to be honest. If he
I'm
goes
thinking he
straight
might
adult,
rush to. Yeah, then it's not like a big time difference. But uh, if he goes immediately to Deku Tree, I think Exodus kind of has the advantage here.
oh, I was thinking more on the lines of if he goes straight adult and doesn't like pick up the frog, then he's misidentified the hook shot as something else and is not going to grab the scale.
Yeah, it's possible too. Yeah, if it bottlenecks, but at this point, the hook shots. We know what the letter is, and the other hook shot has to lock the one in Lake. And I don't think he's done that much more. It's not like way more.
I think it's the other way around. I think Exodus has done more checks.
Yeah.
And that Chuckles is now doing the checks that Exodus has done because of the items.
Yeah, and he's going to Deku.
Yeah. I mean, it fixes his time of day, so I don't disagree with it. Plus, it'll permit two stones.
Yeah. And for all we know, HBA could be required.
That's true. That is true. It could be. I mean,
Because all it takes is the light arrows, which we haven't even seen yet.
oh, that is. No way, I forgot about them.
But Exodus is also finishing up King Dodongo, so he will be able to, like, if he finishes Forest, he can grab the opponent's song too.
Yeah, Chuckles.
But yeah, the reason why I say that the scale is like the hook shot in Lake is logical long shot is because if you find anything lower than the claim check, like from prescription to eye drops, you're logically required to unfreeze King Zora, which means either 2 wallets or Bruda's letter. And we know where Bruda's letter is. It's in Forest Temple.
And Chuckles has gone adult without the claim check, and
Yeah, that is mighty unfortunate. And there was the BGS.
yeah, Alfalfa. There was the only thing quote unquote of value in there was logic. To put it bluntly, there's just logic in there.
Yeah, I think he might have mispeaked it, which is truly unfortunate. Yeah, Chuckles looks like he's looks like he's heading to fire. Makes sense from his perspective. He knows Hovers is likely locking the hook shot at this point. Yeah, only Flare Dancer and Ganon is it technically slower to have BGS, but
Yeah, that was there's some sort of quirk in the game's code, isn't it?
It's because of the damage table. It shares the same damage table as Ganon.
is bizarre.
Yeah, every top runner, pretty much every runner, if they can get their hands on BGS, they'll take it. Just because it just makes one cycles more consistent, which is what a lot of people like having.
Oh, they're both going to be doing fire.
Yep. Though Exodus has that scale. That's like the only difference between the two, actually, right now, other than the fact that Chuckles hasn't done Deku yet.
I will say, at this point, until Chuckles goes back child, and hopefully just goes and gets the frog, I'd say Exodus is just pulling ahead.
Yeah. That scale's gonna be like a pretty big game changer. Oh yeah, Pierre sucks. Like,
Yeah.
the only time I even remotely like Pierre is when I can do Weird Shot, or if there's Free Scarecrow.
Free Scarecrow, best Scarecrow, just saying.
Not Weird Shot, Pixel Shot.
Oh, Pixel
Though I
Shot,
wouldn't mind trying to learn Weird Shot too. Because that'd be helpful for both Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time for me. Yes. But it looks like we have just... You know that at least that Fire Temple might be hammer-locked? Not that it really matters at this point, because Sphere Zero Hammer.
Mm-hmm. And Chuckles is leaving. Why?
When it comes to execution, I'm pretty sure Exodus, but Chuckles is still pretty good. I know that.
Didn't
'Cause I've-
Exodus play bingo?
Yeah.
Oh, I know that in terms of bingo, execution.
You need to do you need a lot of different tricks in the bag, as well as consistent execution.
So yeah, there's that. I'm pretty certain Chuckles doesn't have much of a background when it comes to speedrunning. But of course that doesn't matter in like
He does
game.
more like rando.
Mhm.
Like he's been doing a lot of RSL as well.
Now RSL. Oh, Chuckles has only been playing since 2020. Oh. Well, that just
Yeah, whereas
show
Exodus has been playing for just about as long as if not longer than ZFG. So for a very long time.
But I guess that just goes to show like how much like Chuckles has just improved as a player. Like playing for 2 years versus Exodus's massive background as a bingo player.
Well, I also think part of it too is just that the resources have been getting really, really good for Ocarina of Time. Like all the information is just available and freely available, as well as pretty easy to pick up. And there's the
There it
hook. I
is.
figured it would be here.
Wait. Why did Chuckles not get that?
Oh no! Oh no!
Why-
Oh no!
Did Chuckles leave after the third key?
He left before getting into the fire room.
Oh, it's going. Okay, Chuckles is going back. I think going back to fire. Please say you're going back to fire. Okay, yeah, going back to fire. That is...
Actually, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Setting up Pierre.
Actually, big brain. So we'll get the hook. And, well, I think this still puts Exodus in, like, a more advantageous position just because of the scale to get the long shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this
But it should be
does
interesting.
help Chuckles, though. This does help Chuckles a bit with getting stuff done. But also at the same time, it doesn't help because he needs to go back and set that up, and the hook just pushes him further and further away.
Yep. Especially if the case is that if you manage to misidentify the item in the lake, that could be really dangerous.
Yeah, I just hope he goes back and picks it up. Nocturne's in ice. We've got a hint for it.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense we have a hint for it, as what else would we know? But anyway.
Yeah, as I was saying before about like the information that the general community has for Ocarina of Time, it's insane how helpful it is. It has a bit of a learning curve with, setups, but once you start picking it up, it's actually incredibly helpful for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I came off like another game where the information for the game mode was very scarce. You kind of had to learn as you were playing.
Mm.
And it was a pretty interesting experience to say for the least.
I just remember my first OOT seed. It took me, I think, 4 days to beat, and that was just because of HBA, and the only thing, and I could only, the only thing I would see was people like shooting like the shooting arrow and just get it every single time, and I was just like, why am I not doing that? And,
yeah, that was my first seat too. Well, except it took me 9 hours in one sitting. With Lee playing at the same time. So it was interesting because 1500 had had iron boots for a hammer in Zora's Fountain in icy waters. Yeah, that was painful. That was very painful. But I've come a long way since then. But yeah, AD is in logic.
was this gold scale has to be long shot locked?
Yeah. So likely in water.
I think the only reason, yeah, I was gonna say that's the only place left, isn't it? With water, or some spirit.
Yeah, it could be upper spirit depending on keys. That's so biased. Yeah, but the thing is it's 2 games at once now. And I've been practicing Majora's Mask because that's easily my weaker game.
I should learn Majora's Mask at some point. Just when I can play Ocarina of Time. This boss key, they haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it could be on Pierre.
Yeah, for it to be hovers locked in here, where would... Yeah, actually no, that hovers locked stuff doesn't... have
It
to
doesn't
find one,
matter
does it?
because that hook
doesn't have-
shot already is hover's locked.
Yeah. I say yeah. That stopped applying a long time ago. I was about to ask like, what's the thing in Valley? The logical book. Oh, logical bomb bag, I should say.
Well, I mean that those hover boots in Zoro's Domain is just hookshot with extra steps.
True. True.
All right, Pierre versus Hammer Chest. We're about to see which is which. Yeah, if it's BK on Pierre, that's huge for Chuckles.
Yeah, because Exodus has the. Because I'm pretty sure
That's
Exodus hasn't
Scarecrow
even.
song.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Exodus hasn't set that up. But it's not going to be too bad for Exodus because they have to go back to Lake anyway.
He's already opened up the shortcut, I think. So it's not a big. Oh my God! It's on Pierre.
Hello, Pierre. And that's an item.
Oh my God. Well, that's fine. Exodus is just gonna go and do Forest Temple instead.
And hopefully it'll be like in the first few checks.
Now imagine if Phantom Ganon had the letter.
That would just be like on point, like on brand, but just hoping it's early. So I think the only thing we don't have much of a lead on right now is Din's, right?
We have no idea where Dins is.
Because we've got access to both hooks. So we can beat water, beat fire, beat spirit. Yeah, it's literally just Din's we got no idea about. Din's could be in spirit.
It can't be Dins and Forest though, because letter.
Oh yeah, letter.
Because letter locks Nocturne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I would agree, but unfortunately, it's all right. We all have our times where we just forget one hint. But yeah, that would have been so cool if it was just on elsewhere. Dins for spirit keys is possible. We didn't see any spirit keys yet.
Yeah, we didn't. They're all adult side. I saw someone say, could it be on King Zora?
Dins possibly could actually.
It would mean both wallets would have to be here though, right?
No, if Rudo's letter is in Forest, then you guys gotta move the king out of the way.
Oh, yeah, true. True. Because, yeah, wait.
It's entirely possible that GTG could have the Din's Fire, because it would technically be in logic if we find letter here.
Yeah, I just thought of like something that I don't think could possibly work, but it'd be pretty much both I say, what was it? Both wallets, and then wait, no, it'll be Din's, and then letter be.
Oh, there's Din's.
Wait, okay, hold on.
Volvagia. It was on Volvagia.
Oh, never mind. Oh, They're letters just in forest. Okay, so what I was going to say was Din's in forest, and then letter just be on Haunted Wasteland check.
But that ain't happening now.
Well, it's not happening now, but
Oh god, the lights can be anywhere.
I would actually argue that's bad for Chuckles, though, because you have to beat fire. Yep. Exodus is going back to Lake anyway to pick up the long shot. If anything, that's just good. That is just good for Exodus.
What he's doing is he's looking for the letter, because if he can get that, he can get the long shot, set up Pierre. Actually, he doesn't even need Pierre if he gets the long shot, because then he could just do pixel shot, save the time even more.
Yeah, and Chuckles has to remember.
And I know that Exodus can do pixel shot. I mean, that's kind of one of the things you learn for bingo, I'm pretty sure, is like tricks like that where they're one-offs.
I think pixel shot is one of those things where I believe top 64 should probably.
I'm willing to say that there's quite a few in the Challenge Cup bracket that also know pixel shot as well.
Yeah, it's one of those things where the ceiling has just risen to the point of pixel shot is just.
Even I know pixel shot and can get it somewhat consistently.
But yeah. What the heck is a Kutcher strap? Jamie, could you tell us a bit more about that? What is that strap? Oh. You know what? I expected it. I expected it. I mean, I did ask for it, but also, this is also from the same man who, when I first started, would just say, if I was this, I'd be, and then just put puns on my name. So I fully expected. GG.
Oh, it's a blue fire! That's a nice find. So... Yeah, it's a very convenient blue fire. You always like to see it. And man, you have to go really deep into forest for this path item. Because we're already on the Poe sisters. And we're just missing one key, by the way.
Maybe it is, like... Maybe it's just on PG.
Oh, God.
Maybe it's just on PG.
If that's the case, then Chuckles is going to have to burn a lot of time.
Yeah, the deeper this goes, the worse it is for Chuckles.
Oh, well, just as I mentioned it.
Oh,
this could be it.
Is this letter?
Yeah. Yep, that makes sense. Bail out immediately.
Yep.
Oh. I think he's going to set up. So what he's doing, I think, is he's going to set up so that if he needs to, he can always do 3 key forest.
Right.
Because if he could come back here with the ability to do so, then...
This seems pretty jet. I'm just looking at the time and it's 1:32.
But yeah, I think he's okay, never mind, I was wrong. I think he just wanted to clear out the way. But yeah, with that, He's going to grab that hook shot. He's going to go, or that long shot. He's going to go beat Jabu. He's probably going to clear out the checks looking for Dins.
I think what he does is just go do Jabu, get the long shot on the way, set up the first bit of Scarecrow, right? Do Jabu, and then I think just go and clean up your progression. I don't know if that means doing fire like next to the chain or doing spirit, but I think he's just get long shot, set first per up, go beat Jabu.
Yeah, it doesn't really need Scarecrow if.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, never mind.
With,
yeah,
Pixel
never mind.
Shot.
We have a Scarecrow skipper, right? Like picking it right up here. Yeah.
Well,
would be picking up right here.
if it doesn't try to be finicky with him, we should say, because you
Never
know
mind.
how items are sometimes. But I mean, Exodus is also looking for Din, so he'll probably end up clearing out Jabu.
Oh, I was going to say, because I know there was this qual once where the difference was people go moding Jabu and not. In a race where you are you're just searching for lights, do you go mode Jabu or do you do the checks?
Me? At the very least, you should do hammer a map and compass chest, because they're very quick.
Yeah, no Fora's Wind. Just imagine you don't have Fora's Wind.
Oh my god! Actually, I remember that qual because that was one of the ones I did really well in because I actually got the strength 3 from that.
Yeah, I was gonna say people know about the qual. I think I might have been commentating that one. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it's better perspectives. Like, if do you take the risk and go mode, or do you play super safe and just do all the checks?
Yeah, rank chest is also hinted, so compass and map chest are just free. And it's hinted dead, so there's like no reason for him to not full clear as much as he can.
But yeah, the situation, like, obviously in Exo's case, he has to do the checks here. He's missing Dins. But I was just saying, in the case that you're in glow mode, you've got everything. You're just missing lights. But it looks like a lot of people are saying
there was another one that was before. I think that, if I recall correctly, I think it was in Hyrule Field. I forget which grotto, but I think that hint was there. Don't quote on me because I'm not 100% sure if that where the location was. It's just the ones I'm thinking, because I think I saw it in a grotto. Yeah, Deep Shadow is probably going to be the trickier one.
I mean, the hope is that Chuckles gets the scale.
Yep.
But we'll see. Like, what he's doing right now does make sense because you've got progression, you might as well do it.
We are not quite in no mode yet because we have no idea where the light arrows are.
We're in no glow.
Oh man, I like this name. I can't even pronounce that. That's the sign of a good name, apparently.
Good luck, no mode.
There we go, perfect.
Collective glow mode. Collective.
Oh my god, I hate it when the bubbles get onto the ceiling. Rip, and Jabu was basically just junk. The scale was on Big Goron. Which is... And the frog is Wath in Hyrule Castle. You know, every time I seem to commentate a scene, it always has some wacky logic featuring it. This time, it's the frog. And Twinrova down, so we'll get to see what kind of thing she's been hiding in her her dungeon.
I mean, I think for Chuckles' sake, I hope it's not lights.
Yeah, if it's lights on Twinrova, it's not good for him. No, it's just heart. Who cares?
Okay, now he goes forest.
Yeah, but he needs to grab that scale.
I guess yeah. The reason why we were saying, you know, like despite the dungeon lead, like the medallion lead, we're thinking Chuckles is just misidentified the hook in Lake. But at the same time, right? Oh wait,
he
no,
also
Lake
has to re-grab that frog too, which is gonna burn some time.
And then do the quest. Oh, yeah.
And then he's got to go back to Child again and get the scale, like, to get the hook shot. But it just burns time, is what we're trying to say.
He's got the prescription in his inventory. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, he's got blue fire.
No.
Okay, it's not as bad.
Yeah,
he's got
bad.
blue fire. He's got blue fire, so he can.
But that means he has to walk all the way to Lake.
I think from forest it's okay, like because you got irons, you can just go in. But the question is if he'll do it.
From forest, iron to where?
Into well, you leave Sacred Forest Meadow.
Walk.
You leave Sacred Forest Meadow. You take the iron boots and you go into River that way. That's
but he still has to walk. He has to walk like all the way there.
Oh, from
that's
there.
What I'm getting
at. Okay. Yeah, that's in like another 10 minutes. Well, exaggeration, but you know.
Yeah, at least you can do trade quests.
So maybe it's not as bad as we think. Maybe it's not as bad as we think.
He still has to do the extra step anyway, which spurns extra time.
Yeah, we thought he just didn't have it at all. At least he's got it.
But the question is, what is Exodus gonna do? Probably rush ice, I think. Get the song.
Yeah. I can see him probably going to do like spirit and water first though. Like it's still progression. And then goes back to fire after being fire, then go ice. I can see him doing that.
Yeah. Letter was on Red Po.
Yeah, it was like definitely mid-forest. But yeah, that was a really nice Baronade kill from Exodus.
Yep. This is some love. Yeah, Chuckles will be getting that soon.
Nine out of 10 paranoid. He got hit.
But yeah, Exodus can do water, fire, and even spirit immediately, and ice. Yeah, because Exodus is still looking for Dints, so this is not a bad play. Just get this out of the way. So all he has to do is go through icy waters. Oh my god!
Sorry, I was
So that was a
tapped out.
strength 3 in Zora's Fountain.
Oh. Okay, so light arrows no longer become a problem. Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is...
But the thing is Chuckles might just, glow mode this sort of thing and skip it, because
Yeah,
if
oh yeah, it's already got dins.
he already has Dins. That's exactly what I'm thinking, is he might skip that fountain. Especially, like, if Light Trial or OGC have, or Outside Ganon's Castle have the light arrows, that could be pretty dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if it's the case, but we'll have to see. Exodus starting off with Spirit Temple.
I figured he'd do that just because get spirit and water out to them where you're pretty much done with fire and you'll be put right there to do ice. It's the best way to route it.
Yeah.
But I like yeah, don't worry guys. Strength 3 won't lead to anything because Rahalia says that it won't, so we should listen to what Rahalia says.
I don't know. I mean, there's people also rooting for AD, which Exodus would have an advantage for that too.
I think the two of them will be stopped in forest. So unless it's, Exodus has a lot of dungeons to catch up on, I guess. But
it takes longer to get to Deku than it does to finish it with Dins.
I guess also Chuckles will have a head start on Shadow. So my guess is after
He has to do
Jabu.
Jabu first. So.
Oh, true. Well, never mind. I think Exodus will have a head start on... Actually, maybe?
Because he still hasn't handed it. He doesn't have the letter. He has to hand that in.
I'm not sure either, Benji. I'm not sure. I can't remember. What was this check again? This big chest?
It was the blue fire bottle.
Oh, right, yeah. But yeah, they're just following up what each other has done right now. Remember the commands of this? Yep. So while just watching the catch up and everything, go and give our runners a follow. Chuckles501 and Exodus. They've been racing amazingly today. Like with the seed has been ups and downs. It's been a pretty good one though, a really good race. So I highly recommend you go and give these guys a follow. especially
it's
for the bingo
crazy.
content.
And Chuckles is just about to get his Bruto's letter. And immediately exits.
I say shout out to our trackers today, Baby Shark and Triforce Explorer. Honestly,
Especially for I think it was Baby Shark who was tracking Chuckles and his early game shenanigans, getting all the free stuff.
yeah, without you guys, we just won't know what everyone has. So, the unsung heroes, as one would say, of everything. So, thank you so much for tracking, and thank you so much for our restream Tobias as well, who I am very thankful for today. I won't say for what, but Tobias knows.
Yeah, I think at this point Exodus is just gonna go mode through Spirit. I think he's just looking for a key and just gonna make his way up to the top.
I think he's still looking for Dins, and that could be anywhere, so I don't think it would make sense to go mode Spirit just yet. He'll definitely go
skip
mode.
the fire checks, that's for sure.
I would say he's definitely gonna go mode Ice. For sure.
Yeah, Chuckles is not gonna get the opportunity to identify that.
Oh, wait. Okay, Spirit's long shot locked.
Yep.
Cool. Excellent.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure at this point he may have misidentified that. Which is terrible for that when that happens. I know the feeling. It hasn't happened to me at Lake, but it happened to me on Colossus Arch at least once.
Yeah, it could have been, but it wasn't.
Because he didn't have a scale.
I think it was a thing of why did he save, quit, and reset as opposed to you know, playing something out. I think so it wouldn't surprise me if he comes out and says it was just an honest mistake. Like it was
I wouldn't
reflex.
be surprised. Yeah, I mean, I understand. You sometimes just save and quit out of reflex. Dishonest mistake.
I say, what would be an example of a dishonest mistake?
Well, they'd be considered white-collar crimes at that point.
Oh, yikes. I was trying to scam you, but I accidentally helped you. Insert your face. Oh.
Oh my god. Shoot. I don't know if you could fit all of them onto one face. It'd be quite difficult and look pretty monstrous. Like a...
So just insert entire party here. But anyway, Twinrova.
Yeah. Anyway, Twinrova. I mean, they're making a dishonest mistake right now fighting Link.
They always make this mistake.
They indeed do. And they never win.
But no joke, phase 1 of this Twinrova fight is probably the worst in this game.
Imagine if you could use fire and ice arrows to do damage to them in this stage.
See, it would be cool. And it would make sense.
Just make it so stage 2 requires the mirror shield.
I mean,
Hard requires it.
I mean, technically it does. Oh wait, no, it's this beta quest. Is there a market for one of them? It's replacing frogs with sheep. Sheepake. Yeah, first phase is like RNG dependent. Like sometimes you could have like the best Twinrova ever.
Well, I mean, there is a means of making it more consistent, because it's based on... Because we do now know about the whole fact that if a witch is over a pillar, it charges their shot.
Wait, if they're over a pillar, it charges?
Yeah, it charges their shot. So, like, then if you see that they start moving around, you know that they might have a full charge. And so you have to be careful looking at the witch to see if they're going to shoot. Whereas if they keep fumbling around, ignoring the pillars, then they won't get the shot. They won't have a charged shot.
What?
Yeah, someone, when they data mined, like when they reverse engineered it, that was one of the interesting things that cropped up was the whole charging mechanic for Twinrova.
Well, you learn something new every day. I had no idea about that. But you're also talking
Recently,
to someone who
was watching.
Oh, sorry.
I was watching someone who was doing like glitchless 90% runs mention that, and it was actually pretty handy. Because sometimes you could get a double shot where they stay on the pillar and start shooting again. It also can be to your detriment too, because you could get because the witch could charge off a fourth shot, which is slightly annoying. And Chuckles did the hinted boomerang chest, and I know he's seen it because it was also on Castle 2.
Probably nerves. It's probably nerves at this point.
Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, Exodus is gonna do ice first.
Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. I would have thought, yeah, I would have thought he would do fire. Get that over and done with. Like, even if there is a Dins, like, fire's still progression. Like, it makes sense to do it. Maybe
it makes sense to do this here.
Yeah,
because he could just come back and do Bolero.
Yeah, that's it. Thinking probably with Bolero you could just do it this way.
So Strength 3 is in Zora's Fountain, on the Fairy Fountain. Yeah, that is also true.
I mean, he hasn't got... I mean, even so, even if he thinks a key's involved, you're gonna see the Dins. Like,
yeah, you're gonna see it.
You know there's... the boss key's on Pierre, right? Like, is there anything he hasn't done in Fire? I think it's just Pierre.
Pierre. Yeah, Pierre's the only thing left.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you need to do fire anyway.
Yeah, I think
so...
right now he's just thinking because this area is more check dense, he's more likely to find dins here.
Oh, there's Frost Wind.
That's Furores. Oh, that's huge.
Oh, that is massive.
Especially like before going into Shadow Temple, I think Chuckles is probably going to find this too. Like, I don't know about the Strength 3, but this is like this. Unless you just outright skip the iceberg, you're probably going to see that.
What is that? Is that a purple rupee?
I think that might have been a purple rupee. I don't know. My eyes are just not that good. Well, it's a rupee of some sort.
People are saying heart. You know, I am.
Or heart. Yeah, it's possible too. It's either way. He ain't looking at it anymore.
I was gonna say other way. It's very much dead. But like, even so,
Yeah, if he doesn't do fire at this point, he's just wasting more time at that point. And the thing too is, like, he has water. He could, I mean, technically, just run for burning cack or like nocturne song check. I mean, it's one extra check, but like, still.
So yeah, sorry, I just saw a thing of get the song at the center of GTG, and I just immediately have flashbacks to songs on dungeon rewards.
Oh my god. Yeah, that one and Overworld Skulls are pain to me.
I mean, it's like it's a play I like from Exodus, but not at this time. I would imagine it's just better to route water in before fire. Do fire then ice. I mean, that's for the perfect route, though, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
But Baronade, down for Chuckles.
See what's on here. Bloopy.
Skull. That's skull 17. I'd say that's... So, Exodus is at 17. How many skulls is Chuckles at? I haven't seen him collect many. I mean, I saw him hand in 10, but I don't think I've seen him collect any more.
Yeah. Ice is one of those places where you just want to check lights. Because it's more painful than getting back.
I mean, especially with Flora's... Actually, no, you definitely use Flora's Wind in Ganon's. Never mind, ignore me.
Nocturne is in ice.
So yeah, Exodus is about to get that very soon. Oh. Minuet. That's a good sign. Going to ice. Wilga. I think what Chuckles decides to do, like, after getting Nocturne will be important. I mean, I can see Chuckles just playing Nocturne to go to Shadow, but there's no good way of doing the whole quest, is it?
Yeah, if he remembers about that hook shot in Lake, then
Oh wait, I just realized, I you don't do the trade quest. You just go do Shadow. You do the thing afterwards.
well, Ice was absolutely barren, other than the song.
Da, 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 da.
Reverse Mido skip.
TLDR, where's Long? Long shot is on Ruto's letter spot in Lake. You need to get the scale that's on Big Goron, which is path to Morpher, to get it. And Exodus has it, as you can see, but Chuckles
He
reset it
the
to
poor
prescription.
frog into a piece of paper.
So yeah, it has to go through the entire thing.
Imagine being turned into a piece of paper. That was that frog's fate.
Hey, it'll be turned back to a frog, and then it will be
King Zora was absolutely nothing.
made into dough.
And going into water.
Makes sense. You do water, then do fire, and then Exodus just goes to do shadow.
Yeah.
After getting dins from Wait, Chuckles. Oh, Chuckles. You know what? I think Chuckles has had enough. I think this man has just had enough.
It would have been slower anyway because King Zora's already open.
This man, I think, has just had enough of. He's just done. Yeah, guys, don't panic. Don't panic. He didn't do it.
I told you he was gonna get the Din's fire.
Chuckles hit by from ice percent.
Who needs a bottle?
Yeah, definitely not going fairy. Although, if he's not doing fairy, he might just be on Thorin King Zora, and he's just joined the rest of England going on the King Zora strike.
That's some dead item there.
Yeah, next to all the train drivers and the conductors and everyone else.
So that's already 2 dead items out of 4. So the rest here are going to be keys.
All right.
At least until we get to the 5 key lock stuff.
Is that another item? That's item number 3, isn't it?
No. Okay,
Wait.
So I think what we saw in Compass was a key. He didn't pick it up because he was going to pick up others along the way.
I don't know if I was behind or something, but
Yeah.
wait, is Chuckles okay? Chuckles tried blue fire arrows. You know, I respect it.
Blue fire arrows for season 7.
Oh, this. Oh, he's got 1 bomb. Oh no, he's.
Oh no!
Oh. That's why he didn't do the fairy. Wait, why does he only have 1 bomb? Did he not pick up Choose?
I think we're going to be getting we're not getting a push block moment. He's going for the glitchless jump here.
Oh, and getting it.
Nice. Yeah, I guess he choose not to. Yeah, D-pad moment right there. I know that feeling all too well. Yeah, Exodus is gonna grab the key here. Big Pose is hinted dead.
Oh, it's come back full circle. Angle. He didn't grab the Valley Bomb bag. This is how he's ended up in this situation. This is because of his decision for not picking up the bomb bag.
You might be thinking, how did I get here? Well, it started about an hour ago when I did not pick up that bomb bag that was sitting in the waterfall.
Happy 2 hours, everyone.
We're just about 9 minutes late, but that's okay.
Yeah, as we're hitting to our mark. We said it earlier, but go and follow our runners, Chuckles and Exodus. Putting on a fantastic show for us today. Shout out to our trackers, Baby Shark and Triforce Explorer. Hello, Fire Arrows.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to our restreamer, Tobias, for being Tobias. And shout out to my co-commentator, Alex, who is has given us a lot of knowledge from today. Like, is there anything else you've found out, like little quirks about the game, Alex? Aside from the Twinrova stuff?
Well, I mean, I think most of us know about the whole Volvagia 2 hitboxes thing. And for those who don't know, he has... I think it's he or she. Because technically the manga's not canon, so...
I don't know.
I'll say it.
Chuckles is doing it. Chuckles is doing it.
Yeah, let's go! We're getting the frog journey.
Okay, so if Chuckles is doing this now... What is that? Oh, that's Boss Key in Central Pillar.
Oh my god, so Iron Boots are not DLC. That peak, that's pretty tricky,
I think that peak was found by, Gink Samson, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I know the one where you use the Z target on the stuff in the cage. That's the version of the peak I know.
I don't know any peaks. I should really know them. Oh, wait. Chuckles went to play Epona, but of course Epona been on AD. Yeah, you don't have the horse, so you become the horse and just make your way across the field.
Oh god, imagine Link getting another set of legs. He becomes a centaur.
Yeah, senator, but he's still useless. He becomes a senator, but he's just as useless as he was before.
Guitar. A senator! Oh god, time to slow down politics even more.
I knew there was a reason why I didn't like this character.
Time for the filibuster. And just like that. The 7-year filibuster. Oh god, no. Imagine if one of the filibusters used was, Calidor, like the owl. Imagine all of his text on repeat for 24 hours.
Huh?
And then each time you say, "Do you understand? Yes or no?" And the answer is always no. Always.
No. No. Oh, oh!
Oh, he's doing Bolero Warp.
Is he gonna get this?
He
Don't you have
should.
to? Don't you have to play Bolero like immediately?
Yeah, I should be able to get this. He just has to spam the crap out of eye drops as soon as he gets close to Big Goron.
Okay, so it's not as bad as we thought. Okay. Alright, Chuckles. Get it ready! No! No!
He should have been rolling.
Oh, no!
He's got to do it all over again! Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah,
yikes.
you gotta roll and then spam the crap out of the eye drops.
Because I figured it did matter. I feel like it did matter when you just, when you play Bolero. Oh.
It does. You gotta do it almost immediately.
Oh, that's rough. I was gonna say that would be, I mean, it's still a pretty close one with, like, Exodus, Exodus needs to do is, like, go to fire and get the boss key. Get
I
Dins.
think he's setting
and
up for
he's in.
Scarecrow.
Probably get nervous. Oh, so he did set it up before his child. Okay.
Yeah. I think he's going to be doing Adult Lake first, because he's looking for... The lake did fill, it's just that he knocked the Gossip Stone specifically added to lower the water level.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's something that's added to the randomizer for when you have entrance randomizer. Because sometimes you logically need gold scale and hook long shots to get to that entrance.
I mean, Purple, unless Exorcist thinks that he's just gonna get the boss key and a key, this has just been him playing safe.
I think after peeking the lab,
Yeah.
top of the lab, he's going to go back into fire.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you can definitely say at this point that Exodus is ahead here.
Yep.
I mean,
100%.
I feel like Exodus. Well, I think scumming the
Saving the frog away was kind of a risky endeavor.
Okay,
that was immediate. That should be good.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it was just on reflex that he just reset.
Yeah, I understand that too. So, yep, Exodus is going back into fire. It's gonna find that Din's fire, so
It's gonna find Din's in fire.
and Chuckles, he just has to roll like to the left.
He just needs
Like,
to roll
front
and
left.
spam. Roll
And
spam.
spam.
Roll and spam.
Roll and spam like your heart depends on it.
Roll! Spam! Go! Go! Yes!
Okay, good. I think he's got it now. He just
Yeah,
has
he
to
got it.
spam really quickly in the cutscene.
Yes!
Yeah!
Let's go!
Let's go!
He got it!
Nice.
Now get that scale, go back, child. Get the long shot. Oh,
We got the adult trade quest just for the fans. As Exodus is just about to get the boss key in Fire Temple.
mm, I don't know. I don't know it's enough though. I think
Yeah, I think
I
at this
think
point,
I think
Exodus is ahead. Too much ahead.
yeah, I think what Chuckles needed to just have done is just go, child. Like, go, child, get the long shot, and just so it's
Oh,
out
he's
of the
doing
way now.
Shadow now.
I mean, to be fair, you still need to do it though. Making a head start on Shadow is not a bad play,
Yeah.
at the very least.
Like, you gotta do it anyway, and if you find the light arrows, at least you can just go mode. But it'd also be bad for him if it's in Shadow, because Exodus is likely going to grab it.
Oh yeah. I think if you're rooting for Chuckles, you don't want lights to be in Shadow. But you also don't want lights to be in Light Trial and Ganon's. I'm noting Exodus is still collecting skulls. Is that? I think that's his 20th.
Yeah, he routed it so that the last skull that he grabs is on Pierre. If lights are on 1500, that would be slightly cursed.
Would be. You get to this point in the seed, and you have to do AD anyway. But at the same time, they're at the same point in Forest, so it's just a matter of who gets to light arrow hint first.
Thinking probably Exodus. I mean, considering where
right.
that boss key is in water, Chuckles is going to be doing quite, like, at least half of water looking for it anyway.
Oh wait, Benji's makes a really good point. If it's on AD, then I think Exodus just takes it because he's already done Deku.
Yeah, and I mean, sure, Deku's really fast, but he has to still, like, walk there from SFM. But yeah, Sun Song is on Burning Cack. But at this point, I think Exodus just simply has too much of an advantage in terms of not only progression, but also items. Because the thing is Chuckles is realistically going to be doing about half of Water Temple looking for the boss key, because it's in Central Pillar.
I'm not entirely sure Chuckles knows the trick to see Central Pillar. So I think Central Pillar is one of those things you route after getting 2 keys. But that's like after getting 2 keys, and after checking boss key loop.
But yeah, so that's our first key in Shadow right now. Because, like, the only thing you could really go mode here was, like, the Dead Hand area, because that had absolutely nothing but junk. And just like that.
That's Exodus in glow mode.
Yep, X is in glow mode.
And apparently a Yu-Gi-Oh duel has started in the chat.
Oh no! Oh no! And it's the anime too.
Oh.
Exglodus. I hate that pun, but I also love it.
Monster card. Oh my god. Uh,
Alright, so we got double fire, and now we have double shadow.
you know it, you love it. Good old Shadow Temple. We haven't found like any keys. Like we had the one key to get here, but that's it.
Yep. Yeah, there's not a lot of keys. It was looking like it might be more backloaded. Oh, there's a key.
Is one next to a key?
We'll find out in a second. No.
Sad. It is an arrow.
Hey, at least he got a refiller of all of the arrows he wasted.
Stupid
Those
bats.
little bats are so annoying.
Like, I swear those hitboxes are just like... You definitely hit it, but it
And
still
then sometimes
lives.
you hit the bat, even though it's clearly not, the arrow's clearly not hitting the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of another game where hitboxes are weird.
Gotta love hitboxes.
Yep.
The arrow hitbox is like a cone. A cone?
It seems to be a case for a lot of projectiles in games. Because I know in one, there's like 2 different sets of hitboxes depending on what kind of weapon you use. Like hit scan versus projectile.
Wait,
But
Chuckle
that is-
plays Time Wizard. Wait,
Oh no.
I want to see that. I want to
He's-
see the comment. Time Wizard and resets the seed.
Unfortunately for him, it's a coin flip. So he has to get a favorable coin flip for that. Oh god. An ice arrow hitbox is like an ice cream cone. That's a good one.
Ice cream.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, from Dark Magician to Dark Sage. It actually would be an insanely good card if it wasn't for its summoning condition, like in the actual game.
Tom Magician. Wrong game. It's a blue-eyes white gamer.
Yeah, Ganondorf is Dark Magician. He shoots dark magic spells, though he doesn't have that weird purple suit.
It's a fucking Beverly's tournament, right? It's like every boys crush that would Sailor Jupiter.
Oh, there's a vanilla key right here. So that's 4 out of 5.
Your conversation to confirm your medallions. Oh, Lax
Oh my god,
is...
yeah, Lax is the thing too.
What if it's just vanilla Lax?
Oh my god, that'd be cursed. Well, I'm pretty sure Exodus is definitely gonna get the hint first.
Oh, 100%. Like, Chuckles still has to do an age change. Like, Exodus is very much... I mean, Exodus has been leading, I think.
I mean, Chuckles had a pretty strong start with that Zora's River play, but...
I think everything changed when Chuckles scummed or saved and reset the frog. I think if
Yeah.
he didn't do that, he would have been in a really good position all seed.
Yeah, because he probably would have routed it more towards getting that scale sooner. But it's an easy thing. It's an easy mistake to make. So, like, especially like when you're so used to like saving, it's like it's a thing that tends to hit emulator players. I think more is you tend to be more aggressive with your save quits. And that was a slingshot. That is all of the slingshots known.
I save quit. I do save quit a lot. I know with Shadow in particular, I save quit after getting the dead hand item or check, just because it's quicker for me to get back to the room. But also, I struggle with finding my way back to the room if I walk, so it's just easier for me to save quit.
Whereas I play primarily on Wii VC, and it's slower. And I know Exodus plays on Wii VC.
VC players are cringe. I'm not gonna say it.
You're only saying that because you don't play it, so...
Yeah, true. VC does stand for very cringe. Wii VC is, I think the game loading. I think when the game loads and all that stuff is
The
faster.
loading is faster. The only thing that it's slower in is save quitting. Because it takes about 13 seconds. Nintendo 64 is like really laggy.
Yeah, a lot of people.
That and the other thing that the Wii VC has that is also pretty annoying too is the way that the Virtual Console handles inputs, especially for analog sticks. That's why an ESS adapter is really needed if you start playing at higher levels. Is because the dead zone is quite a bit more different in Wii VC than on original console.
Oh. But the number one seed's also just what the hell's, and what the hell's is just a gamer. So
Actually, I know that he got one recently. I remember he was messing around with it on his stream before. I know that was since last year, actually. And Bongo Bongo down on Chuckles' side. As he drums his last beat. We'll see what kind of item he drops for us. Because I think we might have to have Ganon tell us where it is.
probably. Oh,
Bomb
shoot.
shoes.
Leaving the Stalfos on the boat. Nice.
There's a strength in Zora's Fountain on the ferry, which he skipped because it was basically in glow mode at that point. And Lax was just some nuts. Pretty nutty if you ask me, but I mean, it happens.
What is that? What is that?
The meme face. I've seen that one a couple times.
Is that a hog face? Kiwi, do they need to be on? Do we need to buff Cack? Do we need to buff Cack as much as it already has?
No, we need to buff Lon Lon Ranch, obviously.
Nah.
4 extra checks for cows. Buff chickens. Make it so that each and every single one of those chickens is a check of their own.
You know what one would call that? Hell.
Chicken shuffle. Chicken shuffle.
Yeah, that's very much a no.
Oh my goodness.
Kakariko's overrated anyway. Like, you know. Who needs it?
Silver
Frog
Rupee Shuffle. It's all fun and games until you have to go deep into Shadow and you realize that your key, one of your keys is vanilla.
What would that be?
The one in the pot.
Oh. Oh. Of course.
Yeah, pot.
It's in a.
Link smokes it all the time.
It's got a secret stash in a top of fire. You know that Goron. Yeah, he's got the goods.
I mean, there's a reason why we call him Highest Goron. But is it in those pots over there? All right.
I think it's all eyes on Exodus to see where these light arrows are.
Yep. All right. Get your guesses into where you think the light arrows are. They could be anywhere in this world other than Deku or one of the dungeons that we've completed.
I was like, could we get a potential bet maybe going for it?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Because we have about 2-3 minutes.
Okay. Everyone's betting. I see a lot of I see a GTG chess game, 1000 HPA. Did anyone do market, like night market? Sounds very silly.
Exodus did Richard.
Okay. I feel my bet was gonna be Richard because I didn't remember seeing it.
Yeah, Exodus did Richard, and Richard, he's still a good boy, but his mother was really stingy.
Rue, I swear to God. Bet chest.
I
I just realised I bet Water Temple without thinking.
Oh my god, that's a big chest. Imagine if it was just that.
No way. There is no way. Wait.
Oh
Wait. Wait. Hold on. Hold on a second. How can you do the trade quest if that's in here?
Frodo's letter. You were expected to get that hook shot in Fire Temple.
Oh yeah. I forgot about, the actual required item.
Because Hover's locked the hook shot. Oh, Chuckles making clam chowder. I love seeing dins used on those. No, it doesn't require opponent at all.
Set an FW?
Yep, just to make sure we get the hint.
Oh, make sure you save, Exodus. Make sure you save. Pretty good.
Saving completed.
Alright. Let's see where it is. Coming at you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I said trail.
Gerudo Training Grounds!
That's mine dead. Oh my god, that actually means that the toilet betters have a chance.
Fucking toilet betters. Who would have guessed GTG?
It is only our
not
most
me.
check dense location right now. Which
Okay,
means we're gonna have to beat off some pirates. Or, I always call them pirates, but they're thieves.
Wait. Why is Exodus playing Prelude? Isn't it quicker just to, reverse?
Phrasing, yes. Yeah, it's me. Pirates are an MM, yeah, I know. They're thieves, they're pirates, they're the same thing. Annoying as heck.
They did multiple team, Drew. But yeah, you didn't need to go to Deku. You, did have to go to DC for the bow. But yeah. Oh.
Oh my god. Well, there's only, like, one medallion and one item left. Oh
Okay,
my god,
at
that
least
actually is a good point.
Mm-hmm. What?
If it's on toilet, then Exodus has to go and grab Song of Time.
Hold on, where was Song of Time again?
Prelude.
Oh. Oh. Well, at that point, if it's on toilet, do you...
The odds are really low, to be honest, but
I mean,
that would hurt a bit.
It would hurt, but I think you just ditch your Frora's Wind and Ganon's, put it in GTG, and just do the Walk of Shame back. Because, like, it's just painful. Oh no, Chuckles. Chuckles did drown. Just reset.
So logically, you were required to get 50 skulls.
Yeah. Oh my god, you're right. I would hate to see the spoiler log for this.
Yep. Yeah, because there's a wallet in Ganon's castle.
Fuck's sake.
There's a wallet there. So you were like the randomizer expected you to get 50 skulls for the boss key in Water Temple.
Nice.
I almost never get ISG on the pirate, like in the thieves' hideout. I almost said pirate again.
Oh, come on, Chuckles. These clowns need to hurry up and die. Okay, they heard me.
Oh my god! Oh no! No!
Link, you're being really dramatic. There's air right there.
Calm down, you're just dying.
It doesn't hurt. You're just.
Well, there's another key. Yeah, so logically, you needed 50 skulls. That's cursed.
It's actually vile. But hey, this is why it's great when it's logically, not hard required. If it was hard required, I think the scene would just be so much worse.
Yeah. Okay, so still nothing. Alright.
One extra, got another. Oh, 2 keys. So that's 5 keys. Did Exodus check the maze at all? I don't know if he did.
Not yet. But should be able to with... He's realistically going to get 7 keys. But yeah, you know what's funny is that we didn't even mention the fact that there was the threat of logical 50 skulls until, you know, we saw that... Oh, that's probably it. It's a good chance.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Not the time. It's not the time, Gabe.
Oh.
This is not the time. Wait, you could peek down there? What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like it might be on right side.
Whoa, hold up. You can do this.
No, toilet is not tunic locked. Because you can do toilet with 3 hearts, because you can always go back up for air.
I think the only location where it's actually required is
Central Pillar, because you can't go back up for air for the fight.
Well,
you could, but all it does is reset the damage taken by the enemies. And Exodus is probably just simply going to go and check the right side real quick. Because he knows that there isn't much to see otherwise in the maze.
Also, that Morpha quick kill was superb. It was so good.
Very clean, yeah. We always like to see a good, clean Morpha kill here.
Oh, checking right. There's a big chest. Okay.
Yep, I did say that. This is probably it then. Yep.
Da 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 da.
So,
Go mode.
rip toilet fans in shambles.
Yeah, Exodus getting the lights as Chuckles is just checking shoot the sun very quick. What is this? I don't think anyone checked this. Purple roll.
Money.
What that? Money.
If Chuckles probably has a better like he doesn't have the time right now for searching for the light arrows, but he'd probably go to the right side because he does have Song of Time.
Yeah, I think with that, I think you definitely check the maze, see if there's a big chest in there, and then yeah, definitely go right. Yeah, if Chuckles didn't die, well, didn't die in water, for like I think water was definitely a big factor, but the trade quest.
The trade quest was probably the biggest one. Like, you had to spend basically another minute and a half to get back into Lake to hand in the frog.
I think dying and having to reset cost the same amount of time, if not a bit more. Because when he first went in, he had like 30 seconds or something, and then 24,
Yeah.
and then okay, maybe I'm being a bit what's the word I'm looking for? I'm overselling it basically, but
It actually wasn't like that far of a match.
it was really close.
Yeah.
You probably should practice Casey skip more. Yeah, I was trying to watch the other matches before coming into this, so I don't know. Like, I think it's too early to tell who their next opponents will be, but Exodus will be moving on to winners bracket round 2, while Chuckles will be moving to lower bracket, and taking on some other top 64 runners who have been put in there as well.
Yeah. This is probably the most competitive for top 64. Like, last year was crazy with how close everyone was, but I think this year's even closer.
Yeah. But GG's to Exodus. First place for time of 2 hours, 51 minutes, and 10 seconds. GG's. And I think Chuckles is, yeah, I think has just seen.
Oh shoot! Hello and
I think they're here. GG's.
hello and GG's.
Hey, GG's Exodus.
So, I'd ask like how things went, but Chuckles, we've got a couple of questions for you.
Oh, I've got many questions for myself. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry.
I suppose the first one though is the start of the seed. That was probably the best start you could have had.
I can't believe how much I threw this match. I just literally I needed some sort of god opening to find myself in a position to do something, and and the river play was it. Like, got the hammer, got the bomb bag, got the bow, got the boomerang. I almost had too many items to think about what I was doing.
Because it was definitely a point where Exodus at the time, we were thinking found the logical progression, but then Valley, you didn't get the bomb bag from there. You Exodus got that and found the logic and kind of went on with the seed from where he was at. But I have a question about the Trey quest item. Did you accidentally scum it?
Yes, yeah, I absolutely. Well, because I was expecting the hook shot just to be there.
Right.
And then I got the frog, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But I can't do anything with it at the moment because I still need Ruto's letter to get blue fires, so it doesn't matter. And then I was like, right, I'll go into bottom of the world because I want to clear everything a child before I go back adult. And then as soon as I quit, I was like, fuck! No, that's not how this fucking works. Now I'm fucked, though. Now I can't do anything with it. Now it's a stupid letter. And then I was like, oh, well, that's it. It's over. It's already over, isn't it? I've lost like 15, 20 minutes here. And then I found the hook shot and fire, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm actually back in this. And then when I was in Water Temple and Exodus still wasn't done, I was like, maybe the light arrows are in the Deku tree, and I've got the Kikiri sword from the well, and like, I can win this. And then I was climbing and he was done. I was like, oh, okay, it's going to be somewhere dumb, isn't it? And it was like GTG. I was like, the only place I've avoided the whole seed, and that's where the light arrows were.
I mean, to be fair, the two of you didn't go there until the very end.
Yeah, there's no reason to go. But to be fair, like, if you get the frog and you hand it in, you get the hook shot, you do forest, you get the letter, like, the seeds a walk after that. Like, I had it in my hands. And I threw it.
I just found it funny that was like logical 50 skulls for that water boss key, though.
Yeah, with the other wallet being in Gannon's.
Yeah, the Zora tunic was
on
50. Yeah, I put an X next to that.
But Exodus. Just like GG's, by the way. With we did have like a 1 point in chat though. Why did you decide to go ice first before beating fire?
Well, I knew ice was. Sorry, I'm sick right now, so I'm coughing. I knew ice was required because of Nocturne, so I was gonna do that anyways. And yeah, I could have gone fire. It was a mistake to not go back fire earlier, but I just really didn't think there would be anything there because there was only one check, so it was really unlikely that Dins would be on Bawaja, but it was. So that didn't lose me that much time though. Like it probably lost me like a couple minutes because I did Lake and that's about all I did extra because I didn't go back to fire, so it wasn't that bad. But yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah, it was just the way because what we thought you were going to do was go to Spirit, go water, and then go fire, then ice to make it like a really good route. Just because you needed to do fire anyway. So we were just like, you did the first part of going to Spirit, but then went ice afterwards, and we're like, huh. But then, I mean, it didn't matter because you obviously, like you said, you beat it anyway. But that was an interesting thing. But you had a very much an opposite start to Chuckles, where you just had the mirror shield for like the longest. It's like, how are you feeling just not finding anything? Because like it's very rare, like in like an S60, that you just don't have items in like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, it did not feel. Did not feel very good. having like nothing except for like a 10-pack of chews, which I couldn't really safe scum because of the frog, which was annoying.
Yeah.
So I was not having a good time. But then I finally just said, okay, I don't have that much left, so I need to just do Valley, and I got the bomb bag there. And then I was like, all right, now I can actually do stuff. That feels good. So yeah, that just made the seed was pretty simple after that point once I got the bomb bag.
So there was definitely points where we're going, well, no, the hookshot has to be here. And then it was just hovers. And then it was like, okay, well, now the hookshot has to be here. And it was something else. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. So we, like, for the beginning of the seed, we had no idea what was happening either. So we pretty much don't know how you guys were feeling with it. But yeah, it was.
I thought maybe one of the actual big stepping points might have been the slingshot and the strength on the target. I thought,
Oh,
that was one of the
that
things I was like, actually, this might be the thing that puts me ahead rather than anything else, because this is at a stupid location.
That was the funniest thing, by the way, because you both got a strength at the exact same time. I think
Nice.
you got it from Target, and Exodus got it from
Child
Child
Spirit.
Spirit.
Yeah. Mhm.
It was just like we were talking about strength, and you just both find it back to back, and it's just like, well. Yeah, this seed is very much straightforward after.
If you go river first.
Yeah, one of the
you don't
big
scum the
things that
front.
helped was definitely those hovers, because it definitely pointed you towards fire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it took me a while to actually think about that. Actually, like that's why I went into the well. Oh, I should have just done the progression. I was just being overly cautious because I was like, I think I'm really ahead, and I was just being cautious, and I saved, and I was like, fuck, that's fucked it. And then I also, when actually doing the thing the first time, I even paused a little bit, and I was like, you either go hard left or you either go diagonally left to do to hand in the eye drops. And I was like, I'm pretty sure you just go hard left. And then I did that, and I was like, no, you don't do that. No.
I think your issue was you didn't roll. You didn't roll into it.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
But the second
and then
one,
I thought I messed it up the second time as well, and I was like, oh god, and then I probably would have forfeited at that point.
But we do have a question from T, Chuckles. How about
Who?
ice? From T.
I don't know.
How about how about that ice though, Chuckles?
Yeah, why didn't the ice arrows work? Was that a bug?
Yeah, I think it was a bug. I think the game just didn't work. I think it just was a black hole.
Dumb. Yeah.
It was really
no,
dumb.
I was memeing at that point.
Yeah. Were you also memeing by attempting to clip?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I was like, there were race bots watching. Just they had their eye out.
It's literally the only glitch I can do now. So like, I've got to try and show it off.
Oh yeah.
I literally just stopped being annoyed at the seed at that point. I was like, okay, I'll try and do something funny.
Let's say, what would you have done if you just clipped all the way through? Just
you can swim in front of him. It's fine. It would have been funny if I jumped / too far and voided, right, and it takes you about 20 seconds to end up in the void after that. So,
well,
yeah. I mean, I knew I knew I wasn't gonna win this match. Like,
I mean, it was very close.
So good that I already resigned to being like, just being in the top 64 is like enough for me. Like, I had no like thought that I'd actually come this far, and then draw an Exodus. It's just like, well, let's just think about the losers bracket, and I think about 72 of the 74 predictors agreed with me losing this match, except for 2 of my friends who said that I would win. So I was doing it to ruin the predictions of everybody. That's what I was.
I mean, it was a really, really, like, all things considered, it was a close race. Like, it would have been a lot closer, mind you, if you didn't, well, one, the trade quests, I'd like failed it the first time, and
Yeah.
two, die in water.
Oh my god, that was just so dumb. That was just stupid.
But I think you're selling yourself short, and I think you are like, it was a really, really good performance today. That it could have.
I honestly think those two things, the overall scumming of the frog, cost me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it was
scumming
definitely
of the frog was the
the
big
whole
one,
bottom
I
of the
think.
well, the whole of one run through of that. So that's 5 minutes.
Now, I
And
would
then
never
failing
say
it-
bottom of well is a mistake. Now, come
But
on.
I think it was because it was. I think the hovers was directly pointing to like the items that I needed. So I think it.
Chuckles.
Well, it's you. I know it's you, Thunder. But like,
It's not a mistake. Come on.
And then failing it again, that cost me another 2 minutes. That's 7 minutes. Then dying I think dying in the water was actually maybe even cost me more than the walk, to be fair, because that was.
I think that was more tilt than anything else, right?
Oh, and the stupid like bally things, the spiky bally things, were just surrounded by the shelly things, and I was like, I couldn't kill them. I couldn't kill them. So I think I lost a good 9 minutes overall, and I was listening to right at the end, and people were saying, "Oh, maybe Chuckles would have gone right in GTG." No, I would have gone left. I hate going right, so I wouldn't have saved any time there.
Hey, at least you're honest.
Yeah, yeah. But if it was in the Deku tree, I would have been pogging. It just wasn't.
If it was in the Deku tree, Exodus would have had the light arrows pretty early because he had full cleared that and found the first logical slingshot for himself.
Oh my god! So, wait, Exo, you did Deku? Oh shit. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
Let's just say Exo would have been, if it was behind AD, would have
Yeah.
just been half a forest off.
Yeah, I did think it was behind AD. I was like, well, not too bad actually. It's just the pain getting back to the red poem forest.
Oh, and had strength 3 too. Which we were like,
Oh, where was strength 3?
Zora's
Fountain Fairy.
Yeah, I think
skip that.
Exodus was checking everything because didn't have Dins. And yeah, I guess that you were doing that, right? Because you didn't have Dins, you were checking everything, Exo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was in glow at that point.
Also, it could have, like, the path to Bongo was already resolved, but it could have also been behind ZL or something, even though ZL is already required for Bongo. So I didn't want to skip ZL checks because there was a chance it could have had Dins.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That is absolutely fair.
Yeah.
Now, so this is a question for the two of you. I think it's too early to know who you'd be facing, but who would you I guess would want to face as your like winners round 1 and lower bracket round 1 opponent next round? Because that
I
actually,
think if I'm against Drew, I think the whole of ZSR would be against me. So I think that's the problem with that. But it would be nice to smash 1/3 of Dad. So maybe Drew.
oh, that's fighting talk.
Them fighting words.
I was like, and what about you, Exo? Like,
I don't really have a preference. Like, they're both good players, so
I would say
I don't think one would
who would
really
you
be easier than the other. So
I would say who would you be matched up with? Like, I haven't really been keeping track with the predictions or with the how it's structured. So
I
Who
played the loser of Drew and Engel, and Exo plays the
Oh.
winner of Drew and Engel.
Oh, I see. You know what? That
Yeah.
explains why you were talking about Drew.
That's gonna be a pretty tough matchup because I know those two are like real good.
say
Yeah,
they're
and Drew
playing
is just killing it. Like Drew is just smashing it out of the park in every pick at race. Like he's always first. So
I think they're playing after this, aren't they?
they're playing at 1 Eastern. Yeah, I think it's live on ZSR actually.
Hmm. But yeah, those are some definitely some names. Well, I'll say I wish you both luck in your next rounds. If there's no other questions in chat for the runners, don't think there is. Did you guys have any questions for us?
No, I just hope that it was at least entertaining.
And I can assure you, it very much was.
Finding the frog was quite a hoot, that's for sure.
Oh, that fucking frog! Oh my god.
Yeah, if there's no other questions, Tobias?
Let's go. Thank you all so much for watching Zelda Speedruns tonight. As Chuckles already alluded to, we do have more content for you. But first, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who made this restream possible. Thank you so much to our runners. Follow them on Twitch, Chuckles501 and Exodus. Both are not out of this tournament yet, and both will have more OOTR content for you. That much is for sure. Also, follow our lovely commentators, Deadly Thunder and Alexander Harold, who put on a great show for us tonight. And also thank you to the unsung heroes of every restream, the trackers, Baby Shark and Triforce Explorer, who made sure we could actually keep track of what the heck was going on in this scene. What's up? What's next on ZSR? Well, funny you should mention the match Engel versus Drew, because exactly that is coming up next. That'll be in a little less than 2 hours, 1:20 a.m. UTC, 8:20 p.m. Eastern. Engel versus Drew live here on Zelda Speedruns. Next on Zelda Speedruns on Saturday, 2 p.m. UTC, 9 a.m. Eastern, Wind Waker Wave Crash Tournament. That is the any percent no MSS tournament. Lower bracket round 2, game 2, Endvat versus Nimzo is happening again 2 p.m. UTC, 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. 4:20 p.m. UTC. Or 11:20 a.m. Eastern. One Shot versus Kirox is our next match in the OOTR Standard Tournament, which will also be broadcast here on Zelda Speedruns. And finally, at 7 p.m. UTC on Saturday, that is 2 p.m. Eastern, Challenge Cup will get underway over on our sister channel, the Silver Gauntlets, with Jackstronomy versus Majarkin, the first group stage match that's going to be broadcast on the Silver Gauntlets. That's it for program announcements. In general, I think we can say there's a bunch of Zelda for you to watch this weekend. There's, of course, even more matches of both the OOTR tournament as well as other tournaments that'll be broadcast later in the weekend. We're looking forward to all that. In the meantime, though, thank you all for watching. We'll see you back here in a little less than 2 hours. And in the meantime, let's go say hi to Gunzor, fellow ZSR contributor, and currently playing Ocarina of Time X Majora's Mask combo randomizer.